Okay guys, we're going to do a little session here on how to make these brackets. It's a little tricky, so I'm going to walk you through it step by step. This is the bracket as you buy it from the store. I'm basically modifying it to turn it into that guy right there, so that we can mount stuff on the side of the launcher. So first thing I did is I put these, I had to drill 2 new holes for the posts coming off the existing brackets, and once I got the holes in place, then I actually marked the bracket where this is going to meet up on the actual launcher. So let me just walk you through it. Okay, here's my launcher. Welcome to my living room. So this is my existing scenario here. Okay, so I got these parts already done here, and I'm changing out to a 2-inch tube from a 1.5. So I had went ahead and marked and placed my brackets. There's the holes so that they lined up vertically, and I have these other brackets right here. I haven't drilled and tapped this one yet, but essentially I dropped this down, held that into place, and marked on the bottom side where this guy is, so that this end would fold down just the same as these here, where this is folding down, this one's folding up, so that I can attach this bracket. Okay, and this bracket is what I'm going to mount my safety shield to, and probably other things as well. So anyways, the goal that we're trying to achieve today, or on this project, is to basically bend this piece of metal so that once it's bent, you can attach this to it, drill and tap holes through the side like I did here, and the plastic will be sitting against this face with the screws going through and holding it. Okay, this frame that I'm building, you can see, goes all the way around the bottom, and those bottom pieces here are going to be where I actually mount legs, mount the enclosure. I'm going to put a full shield around this entire vessel, so if anything was to happen, whoever's around it's going to be protected. So going back to our project, there's the marks that I did on both sides. Now what I'm doing is, because that's where the bracket lies, I'm grinding out on both sides of that line. Let's go back out. You can see here, this is the inner line, so I'm grinding a groove on both sides of that, and after I got both sides, I'm going to take out the middle and have that big wide open gap, and that open gap allows the metal to actually bend like that. You can see how the gap completely closes. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll go ahead and continue. Obviously you need some kind of vise to hold your bracket in place while you grind. You need a grinder. I'll do a little bit of grinding here as I'm recording, just so you can see what it's like. Okay, it's going to get a little loud, but here we go. still have all of that material to remove between the two cuts, but I wasn't bad doing it by myself one-handed. So I'm going to finish grinding out the center here, and I'm going about halfway through the material thickness-wise. Okay, it's really kind of hard to tell. After I'm done grinding, I will go ahead and show you the finished product. In fact, maybe what I'll do is put my phone here while I finish the product. Ooh, okay. Okay. Might be a little bit longer video than I want to do, but it's okay.
What is she trying to do?
Hey Val, oh, I'm recording just to let you know. Just working on the brackets. I'm upgrading the pipe to 2 inches, so I got to make a couple new brackets. So I'm doing a little YouTube recording. Okay guys, so there is, gosh, it's so hard to see while it's in there. Let me take it out. So now you can see how I've gone about halfway through the material, and now I'm getting ready to bend it. Okay, so that's my slot for bending. I'm going to throw it in this vise here for bending purposes. It's hard to do everything one-handed. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take the wrench, center it, and use it to bend it. So I'm going to set this down again so you can watch me bend it. Hope that's good enough. So now I'm going to just hold it here, take the wrench, close it on the metal, and I'm physically going to just lift up on it. If you don't cut as far through the metal, it's harder to bend, obviously. I should have gone a little bit deeper. And there you have the bend. I'm going to do a little more work on it to get straightened out. You can see I kind of bent this up. I should have gone through the metal a little bit more to make the bending easier, but by leaving it this thick, I'm actually getting that thing, there's less chance of that thing breaking off. So the first time I was doing this, I actually cut it too thin, and this piece, when I bent it, just broke off. I lost about 3 or 4 brackets that way. I don't see them here, but anyways, that wraps up bending the bracket. I'm going to finish that side, do the other 2 brackets that I have remaining, and then next video will be installing them. Okay.